Mr. John Braswell, what is an accomplishment in your My Habitat journey that you're most proud of?
The thing that I'm most proud of is, as I noticed through my journey, is meeting the different personalities of the people face to face and being able to meet them on their level and be able to talk with them and communicate with them and enjoying meeting someone new that's eventually could possibly be your neighbor and not even realize it at the time. But I'm what you say, a people person, so I like to actually get to know my neighbors and get to know the people and extend a hand out anytime they need a lending hand on anything that they've got going on.
Right.
So meeting the person directly is really important and has been an important part of Habitat for me.
Awesome. Is there a Habitat relationship that you value the most? You wrote, value the time, people that take out every day to help.
Yeah, I value their time because many times when they wake up in the morning, you know, they start second guessing themselves, and I kind of sometimes personally blame it on the old evil one. He kind of wants you to be discouraged and disheartened, but I look for my Father upstairs to give me the word of encouragement and give me the strength and the knowledge and the know-how, and appreciate people like Derek and Adam and the guys that work under him, meeting those guys. God has blessed Habitat with those folks tremendously for them to do the job that they're doing. And one of the things that stood out to me the most was how they wanted the job done right the first time. And it was real important to those guys.
Okay, and one more time just to shortly recap, what Habitat relationship do you value?
Well, the value is in the person themselves. To put a dollar figure on it, you couldn't. But say the value, each and every one of us has a gift and a talent and a tremendous amount of value within us. It's just realizing that value that we have to offer and going off on that, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes. Love it. That was a great answer. What is one thing I've learned through Habitat?
And what was my answer?
Your answer was being able to help others, and it makes a difference in the home building process.
Well, being able to get out here and help others, I have based that, now that I began to work on my home, of the other tricks and the trades of the business and of building a home, of things to watch for, things to look at, and things to make sure that it is done right. And to, if you see a problem, draw it to Derek or Adam or one of the other guys' attention, and they're right on the spot to correct it. And that's what I enjoy. They don't say, oh, we'll just let it go and push it aside. No, we're going to make it right because we want to make it right the first time. You know, and that's a real core value that I see on working on the other homes and then beginning to work on my home to be able to bring that to that.
What has been your favorite part so far? And you wrote, meeting all the Habitat personnel that works hard at their job.
Yeah, and you know, we keep talking about the people. You know, without the people, what is a home? I mean, a home is a place really until the person actually moves into a home. I don't consider it a home until you actually see people in the home. The home becomes a home when the husband or wife or the single man or the single lady comes in the home and begin their new venture. And in the beginning of their new venture, they're able to decorate and to put their home to where they come home from a long day's work or a long day from wherever they've endured in this world, and have a place that they feel like they can escape, and a place that they can go and relax and get away from the world and all its worries and all its troubles that instills out here today. So definitely, the way I look at it, that's when the home becomes a home, is when the people enter the door and then are moving in to the home, if that makes sense to you.
I love it. What has been most challenging so far?
Most challenging part, being the age that I am,
You're young, what are you talking
I don't feel as young as I did 20 years ago, put it that way. But anyway, the most challenging part, yeah, sometimes is my health. But we take a few Tylenol and have a ibuprofen cocktail and keep on going down the road. And as far as a challenge, challenging or a venture to me, because I'm the type of person that over the years in my background that God had gifted me with in the mechanicking field was I enjoyed fixing something that someone else couldn't fix. And I draw a lot of strength from that. You know, I've had it everywhere and they said it couldn't be fixed, and they would bring it to me and we would write it out on a piece of paper what had been done, and 9 times out of 10 we were able to fix the problem. And
Perseverance.
yeah, and also try to give them a little education on taking care of their vehicle or equipment or simple thing as a push mower. So
That's a good segue into what piece of advice do you have for someone who wants to own their own home, like you're talking to somebody who might be thinking about habitat?
well, in asking that question, the way I look at that is that if I'm speaking to someone that says, hey, how would I go about where you're at? Well, you start a step at a time. And if they look at the overall picture, and I don't try to overwhelm nobody, because you can get overwhelmed really quick if you look at the overall picture of it, what it takes to bring this home up out of the ground into where it is today. So I would tell them to take it one step at a time, and I would encourage them that it's a tremendous ministry here in Catawba County, and we're lucky to have it here in Catawba County.
Let's do that, if you don't mind, really short and sweet. Will you literally say, one piece of advice I can give you, like to me,
Right?
if you want to own your own home and join Habitat, is, you know, what you wrote was, don't forget to stay focused on the big picture, little things will eat your lunch.
Right.
All right, ready?
Okay. Staying focused on the big picture is staying dedicated, keeping account of yourself and holding yourself accountable to your obligations. Sometimes things come up in life that we can't help, but we have to put them on, I do myself put them on a scale, how important it is 1 through 10. And in saying that, a lot of times you have to pick yourself up and bring yourself on, because it's important that you show up when the other folks are showing up on the job and you're not out there with them. I know myself that it always encourages me to see the other homeowners out working, helping me helping them, us helping each other. I get a tremendous value out of that.
Okay. Will you literally ask me, the camera, are you interested in becoming a homeowner? Don't forget to stay focused on the big picture, because the little things will eat your lunch.
So how you want me to take
Kind
it?
of like commercial style, like ask the camera, the audience, are you interested in joining Habitat?
Oh, okay.
Don't
Like,
forget-
are you interested in joining Habitat? You know, the big thing is keeping your mind and eyes on the big picture, and the big picture is having your own home one day that you are responsible for taking care of. But the most important is owning your own home and being a part, feeling like you are a part of this world, you know, for a short time that we are here. But I think a home is an important place that you can when you're out in the world, that you can say, hey, I have a home to go to. Because there's a lot of folks out here that are not fortunate like we are. And I count myself tremendously fortunate to be in the position I am in right now.
Love it, love it. Okay, so we're almost done. So literally, we're gonna get one sound bite, looking at the camera, and we're gonna go home is, and then stability is. So you wrote, home is a place to rest and escape from the world.
Right.
All right, so we live.
A home is a place, I know where I'm living at now.
I'm sorry, will you literally say what you wrote here, which is, home is a place to rest and escape?
Home is a place to rest and escape from all the world's troubles.
Love it. One more time.
Home is a place to escape from all the world's troubles. Once you walk out that door, the world's waiting on you.
All right. And stability. Did my camera just turn off? All right, we're almost there. A quick battery change. I had one more question. Okay. And we're back. And stability is being able to support your needs from your wants is what you want.
Well, we have our needs to be able to support you. What was the question?
Yeah, just say stability is. And then
Stability is being able to separate your needs from your wants. A lot of times we get caught up in the world thinking that, hey, I deserve this or I want this, but I have come to conclusion through this process, a lot of times it's things that I need to be able to get through this world one day at a time, but my wants is something like, hey, I'd like to have a new pair of tennis shoes, but hey, I can make these last another month. That's what I consider a want. But a need is definitely going when I pay the light bill or the water bill because I need my water and my lights. And so being able to separate those two is very important being a homeowner.
gotcha. And one more time, super short version is stability is being able to separate your needs from your wants.
Stability is being able to separate your needs from your wants.
Got it. Done, done, and done. Thank you so much, John.
Well, Philip, you got patience unreal for all that.
Oh, no.